All right. Welcome. Our second stream of Monday is here, and it's good to be back for us for the new year. Hope everybody had great times and great fun, and we're back here with a new player jumping in, and of course, we've said goodbye to Michael, who has some IRL stuff to do, and very excited that Fire is joining us. And for those of you watching, you saw Fire come in on Saturday too, as she's doing 2 days with us. So, said a few times, but Fire, welcome to the community, and we're really glad to have you. So, remember, you can use the channel points to give all of us some inspiration and such things, and mess with damage and other fun. Other fun stuff that's listed in the Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, you don't get to have any fun. So you just have to come over to Twitch so you can have fun by doing those things. And that'll be good. So last we left off, our amazing crew here had helped the people of Terra, the Ashari tribe itself. That was under assault from Earth, the plane of Earth Elemental, specifically a group of Gorgons and Medusae that seemed to be trying to take over the land. They ran in and decimated that grouping of creatures and helped them retain the elemental portal. They found that it was unstable as many things were coming through. One such thing, an enormous purple worm had burst out, and our heroes had rallied together to defeat them. Because of all this, they were granted earth boards in order to make their travels abroad easier. And when they heard there was horrible things to fight, specifically the Mountain of Doom themselves, Ogremag, that seemed to be launching these attacks, they immediately volunteered to go in to the plane of Elemental Earth and kick his behind. That's what they're hoping to do. So, so with that, they've gone about, gotten some stuff for gloves and looking at spider silk. In other words, equipping themselves well and getting what they need. And with all of that, we're going to go ahead and get moving here. So that was the last bit. Let me make sure I get Monty out of here. There we go. And then we're going to start. In the midst of all your preparations, there is crackings of rocks that symbol some type of alarm. You see the various people you've been talking to, the Earth Ashari members, even those who are maintaining the portal, leap in distress. The portal to the elemental plane of Earth begins to enlarge momentarily before they get their brains back into business and push it back, straining now hard due to the moments of lost concentration. Guards are looking up. People are trying to find what weapons they can, even though they've been decimated by the attacks thus far. Looking up, you see in the sun itself a winged figure that is flying quickly through. They begin to circle down, and as you try to see, all you get is shadow due to the sunlight threatening to burn the retinas of your eyes before they land. And long green hair hits the ground as they kneel for a moment and look up. And Aesol, you can, or Fire, you can fully describe your character.
Yeah, so you see what looks to be a human woman around like a little over 20 years old, maybe. She has long, dark green, wavy hair, and her skin is a bit weirdly like silvery-ish color, grayish, and she has yellow-green eyes that look a bit unnaturally bright. She's wearing a long leather coat and wears gloves, but you can probably see like along the side of her neck there are green scales that crawl into her skin. And the most noticeable thing about her is maybe like you see a little metal contraption device thing that's embedded on her throat. And there's an emerald colored crystal shard at the center of the device. And as she speaks, you can see it like pulses and glows a little bit, responding to her voice almost. Yeah, that is Cecil.
So what does she say?
Yeah, so she says, "Greetings. I take it that you are the group chosen to take down the Iron Authority."
At this, the druids around go, she's here for you?
No, she's here for you.
Yeah, I've never met this person.
Palin, this was supposed to be a secret thing, or are we just telling people that we're doing this?
How many flyers did you send up, brother?
Well, to be fair, I've been reaching out to, let's see, every available deity every day since Shauna left. So, I mean, it's hard to say. And then his eyes are going to roll back, and he'll kind of go a little slack, begin trembling, and then he'll recover from whatever kind of fit he was experiencing.
I push Palin toward Azel. Go talk to her.
Yes. Well met. Who sent you? There was just so many that I reached out to him. That's actually unclear to me.
Well, I was not sent by any deity, if that's what you're asking. I'm more of a
One of the betrayers, then. That's okay. We're open-minded. We're open-minded.
not one of the betrayers either.
Oh, are you from this reality? You're not. This isn't some kind of incursion event. That's not supposed to start yet.
Now I really doubt my choice, but yes, I am from this reality, and I guess I am just someone who really wants to see the Iron Authority taken down, so I am seeking allies.
That checks out.
What did you have, Azek?
I'm just shouting from behind. I don't know where I am at this point, but Palmy just getting up the ground and says, "That's good enough for me. I think she's in."
Wow, the recruitment process is super less secure than the last time you guys recruited.
Yeah.
I mean,
taking a page from Sunday or Saturday.
Don't get me wrong. I do find it peculiar that someone found us on a random part of the continent that we had been, where we got here by accident. So, but we're also about to do some crazy stuff in another plane. So we need more help than we can get.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm more confused on why she came from another plane.
She didn't say she came from another plane.
Oh, I thought we saw her come from the portal.
No, she was just flying.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So what are you, some kind of dragon or something?
Well, I'm a sorcerer of draconic blood.
Those that Jinx.
Yeah. And the visual here is so her mouth really doesn't move. There's just this thing on her neck that glows and vibrates and produces this noise.
Yeah, rudely, Palin's going to approach and attempt to cast Identify on it.
There we go.
Are you spending a spell slot, or are you taking a minute or 10 minutes?
no,
It takes a
he
minute
would-
anyway.
No, he'd blow a spell slot. Are you kidding?
Have Palin awkwardly just stand in front of Ixel for a
Ace
minute.
was going to try to dodge that.
Yeah.
Just about to go into battle. It's spell slot. Yeah.
Glowing hands. Acer just keeps walking away from you, basically.
Right. Propriety. I'm sorry. That was probably terribly rude. I'm so transfixed by this strange device. I don't know that I've seen anything like it.
Called a necklace, Palin.
It helps me speak, if that's what you were wondering.
Oh. You know, I have a very interesting collar that would look great on you. But we probably don't have time for that.
Brother!
Yo, save that for behind closed doors.
We've
What are you doing,
modified it.
Palin?
It's modified. I've
Thumbs
almost
up,
perfected the design.
Jeez, there's something wrong with your brother.
He's many things.
Now I'm really doubting my choice, but why are you here? You're really far away from where your quest should be, right?
Welcome to Monday.
Well, there's a mountain we got to go strangle.
A what?
A mountain. We're gonna go like kill it.
It doesn't get any less crazier the more times you say it, Tara. We're
We're in the
going
land
to.
of Terra. I'm Terra. This is my land. I gotta save it.
She has a
Do you
point.
mean you're going to venture into the elemental plane of Earth and slay something?
Yeah.
A couple things. But
I mean, I already
yes.
killed one dragon. What's a mountain?
That is fair.
Alright, I suppose if I'm seeking alliance on taking down the Iron Authority, I'd better help you on this task to get on your good side, I would say.
Well, you'll need to keep up. So I guess Monty left this, but she picks up the earth board and tosses it towards you.
She can't really catch, she has a -2 to strength, so
No.
Kara doesn't care. She's gonna toss it at you.
Oh my god. Ready? Good. Everyone prepare before you go because I have no idea where we're facing once we hit that border.
That's the best part.
Very reassuring.
Can I ritually recast telepathic bond to include Aesol?
Got it.
Gotcha.
Oh, hey, Palin.
Mm-hmm.
In that previous fight, you had to use some of your higher magic, right?
In retrospect, it wasn't necessary, but it felt tremendously satisfying to do so, yes.
All right. Just so we don't all die and I don't know what we're facing, here's this to give you a little bit of a hand. I need that back that holds souls that I've killed, so please treat it nice and bring it back to me. And he temporarily throws you a horn. Sorry, she.
Are you getting more goodies? What is it?
Is it a horn?
It's a brass horn of Valhalla.
Oh my gosh.
Brass. Make sure you add it to your character sheet because until I take it back, I am removing it from mine, and I don't want to forget about it.
Horn of Valhalla brass. Okay. Yeah, Palin's left eye is going to hyperdilate in glee. Thank you.
Can we say this took place before we took that short rest to attune to the?
What? Yeah, sure.
Okay, so that she can.
So she
get
has a
one-
chance to
Yes.
wait. Everyone, short rest one more time. Let's. Yeah, no. Go ahead. All right, very good. And then Cool. It's all the questions and the conversation you wanted with AC, like, which is really goes with this group actually. Oh, you want to help us kill things? We're good. That's sort of how Monday's been, which is fun.
Best way to see what you're made of.
If a dragon wasn't a test enough.
I mean, I pretty much did that single-handedly.
Well, yeah, rear naked choking, dragging a dragon. Yeah, all you.
Are you making fun of me?
If I am, Azak has no idea how he's trying.
Inside check.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
Holy, well, I rolled a 3, so
So that's a 9? Oh, no,
Uh,
I rolled a 12. I'm sorry, I didn't look at this. That's a 19.
he is absolutely.
All right. He's making fun of her?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, no. She, like, just walks up to you, just eyes you, and just nods. Okay. Okay. You and me later.
Okay. Then anything else before you'd like to get in? All right. Then how would you like to proceed?
Earthboards.
Are we just like? How are we just like sinking down into the earth to get to the portal? Like, how does what does it
Yeah,
look
so,
like? for
so the
us?
portal itself is on the ground. So it is almost like a never-ending quicksand.
Ooh. Yeah, I think like then it probably would just look like us getting in like a good proximity, like a good like 10, 15 foot circle of each other, and then just sinking 60 feet down, just booking in, I guess. How fast do we want to move when we get in there?
I guess full speed. That's
Yeah,
what,
subterfuge
120?
is not exactly
I mean, if we want to be really quiet about it, like to have, I can clear our paths. Kind of give us a little boost in hiding.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know what's on the other side necessarily, so it's up to you.
Let's just see what we run into.
Yeah.
If it's not immediate, we'll think we'll go with something.
We bump into the mountain itself.
Super quick.
Jinx, I'll race you.
On.
Okay. In that case, the 7 druids maintaining the portal begin to push out, giving you away, and they nod each other, and they start to specifically allow it to begin almost a sucking sound, a way to pull creatures in, giving you the best push as Taryn goes, wait, good luck. All right. And as you all go in, just roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Who could have
Oh.
foreseen this?
Yeah, who could have?
I'm exactly 5 feet behind Meehan.
Oh, I still got my inspo. I'll use it on this roll.
That reminded me. Do we have anything in yet? Nope, nothing yet.
Oh, I rolled a 1 and a 2. That's great.
Get 0.
Oh no, I got high initiative. This must mean I'll be getting low rolls in combat.
Well, don't jinx yourself now. Holy crap.
I will predict my dice. I am the divination wizard. I'm actually not, but I figured that'd be funny to say.
Okay, perfect. So,
Come on, dumbasses, let's go. Oh wait, you're not the dumbasses. My bad.
No, I'm sorry.
Pokemon,
It's
let's go,
Spirit.
Eevee.
That's tomorrow.
Dane, I can call you whatever I want.
okay, so as the portal clears, dirt and dust assault your eyes, up in your nostrils, and finally you breathe a type of air. Looking around, you see it's almost crystals in this cavern, maybe thousands of feet high, give the impression of a night sky. Natural lidded crystals give off a light, as does a bit of magma that runs here and there. You see this close, it almost looks like there has been trees that have once grown but petrified long ago, as if being close to this portal has somehow merged pieces of the material with rock. And what appears at first to be moss and grass is very thin and almost flexible emerald. Looking at the portal around you, it's this odd feeling where you seem to have sunk in, but you almost trip or step out, having gone down and now going horizontal. Precious stones line a wall of this cavern with almost a ruby-like mixture flowing that seems to be the gateway in. About 400 feet away, you see an individual. He stands with large bones around him, sprinkling earth and making a chant. He notices you as you come through. He gives out a whistle, and there's tremors on the earth. And from behind one of the large rocky magma formations, you see a 35-foot tall person. Large stone club, eyes red. It seems like their entire body made of stone, but they breathe in and out as they hold a massive boulder in their arm, roughly 80 feet from the portal. Oh. You're to die, says the giant. Mian, what would you like to do?
Naps up.
Well, that's not very nice. How far away is the giant from this man?
From the man, he would be roughly 220 feet away.
Oh, I just put him on the sword.
I see. Alrighty, let me look at my good old spell slots. You know what? I feel like testing this giant here. I will spend a sorcery point to cast Cold Ball. I will require a DC 21 saving throw.
Question: did you bring your Gorgon?
Oh, bodacious.
That is not a question directed at me, I see.
No. We left him back in Terra.
Yeah, left and back. You said con save?
Dexterity save. I'm throwing cold flavored fireball at them.
Perfect.
For the
Oh, wow.
record, this dude's foot is the size of Terra.
That is a 3.
Yay! And just third level because I want to see how tough they are. Alright. That will be 28 cold damage.
Okay. All right, that hits right in, and it freezes around the stone. Pieces of it crack off, but it seems that he's not overly phased.
And then I'll use my bonus action to regain my third level spell slot. I will then take a 5-foot step movement so everyone can do their teleportation. Which, if I remember correctly, is 20 feet.
Yeah, I'll go 20 feet forward.
Okay, and this would include your character. If you still there?
Yeah, because it's the group.
Galadriel will move 20 feet forward.
Same for Jinx.
Very cool. Anyone else moving?
Palin's gonna vanish and then reappear 5 feet back from where he's currently standing.
Okay.
Aesol is going to move to the side a little bit. Yeah. Thank you.
Right
And
now,
then-
yeah, you're the one with the orange fire coming out of her hands.
And then I would like to finish my movement
Hey, is
to
Azog
be.
moving?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Actually, yeah, Azok is going to move to his left, the 20 feet.
Towards Palin or away from Palin?
Away from Palin, kind of getting closer to Galadriel.
And then I would like to end my movement within 10 feet as of many party members as possible. That way they get +5 to their saving throws.
Okay, that would affect Jinx, Terabelle, and Galadriel.
Alright. Sounds good to me. That'll be my turn.
Perfect. And as a reminder, anyone can call for it. We do have the overhead view of the battle map if you desire. All right. So we do go to Galadriel.
All right. Galadriel's going to tip her staff and start swinging it around it, starting the Blade Song. Then she's going to trudge or zoom forward 60 feet on her her earthboard, and as she's doing that, not towards it, just keep straight forward. And then she is going to as she's moving, flip a psychic glance at the giant's head. DC 20 intelligence saving throw.
Nice.
Not gonna lie, I forgot you guys had those boards move that fast.
Okay. The lance goes, and it seems like the spell begins to take an effect, and then energy around him begins to gather stone, and he like breathes in crystal and soot, and it has limited effect. He creates a save for himself.
So what you're saying is he snorted rock.
All right. She'll end her turn then.
It takes damage from that, doesn't he? Target
Oh.
lands,
Yes.
even with a successful save.
Yeah, it should take half as much.
He'll take 14. I was so disappointed on the save that I forgot how to actually do things.
I love it. Palin.
That's half of 29.
I got you.
Aelin's gonna dump through the portal on his earth board and kind of swivel about, just completely enthralled with the natural beauty of this cavernous space. And he'll begin to comment on the different varieties of rock formations that he sees before recognizing that we are in fact in combat. And then he is going to cast, using the Staff of Magius and its inherent magical properties, he's going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on Jinx and imbue her with protection from elementals, which means that creatures of that type have disadvantage on attack rolls against her for the duration. And then he is going to swivel forward just so that he's within 60 feet of the giant, and using the Staff of Magius, kind of turning it end over end, channeling a Mind Sliver. And I would like an Intelligence saving throw, DC 18 from this bad boy.
From the giant?
Yes.
You got it. Intellect. That is an 11.
That will fail. Wonderful. That is going to be, wow, a whopping 15 psychic damage. And now it subtracts a 1d6 from its next... no, 1d4 from its next saving throw. And that'll be my turn.
Right, Jinx. Josh, you there?
Oh, sorry. Yes. How far away is Jinx from this giant? Okay. I run up, and as she runs up, she drags her sword across her arm, lighting it up with fire, taking 5 damage. And then I come in and make 2 great weapon master attacks recklessly.
Nice.
So advantage. First one's going to be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, thank God.
26 damage plus 4 fire damage.
Okay, all 30 goes. A big hunk explodes off of the body.
Oh. Second one's another 27 to hit.
Nice.
For 27 damage and another 5 fire damage. As you just see Jinx run in and just start hacking at this thing's giant leg, trying to chop it in half. Tara, I need your help! That will be my turn.
All right. Then Azak. Ross.
You're muted, Ross.
You're
Jesus,
muted, my
I'm
brother.
sorry. That was
All right, everyone. Find your mute button. We're good. Go for it.
Yeah, I think not seeing what this thing can do quite yet. He's not gonna, be the one to figure it out. So Azak is going to use his action to burrow down burrow down and forward, like a total of 40 feet. So kind of just so he'll just move forward, I guess, 40 feet from where he is, but he's 20 feet underground. And I think as a bonus, that's going to be his thing. No bonus action. He's just going to move.
Just in the moving. Okay, very good. Right. In that case. Person in the back with the bones. You see them give themselves a quick cut across their hands and go in a circle, spreading their blood, mumbling and saying arcane words. It would be in Terran. As they're and as they do that, these what look like little humanoid crystal fairies all kind of rise up around him at a 15-foot radius. And Aesol.
When she saw the Galadriel try to psychic glance, the giant did she realize that it did not take hold because it's not working on it, or is this something else?
I would say you saw that it drew power from somewhere to conquer it, but you'd guess that is some type of limited resource.
Okay. Realizing that, she is also going to cast Psychic Lance on the guy.
You got it. And save, what's your DC?
21.
Nice. 13! And that will get through.
Alright, I will roll damage. And that is going to be 23 psychic damage.
Nice. Alright, and they're incapacitated, right?
Don't
Yes.
forget the D4 to penalty from Palin, I believe.
Well, yeah, they failed. That's why.
Oh, nice. Haha.
Yeah, and she is going to fly up just a little, like 10 feet above the ground. And yeah, end her turn.
Got it. Yeah, and the flavor of the Earthboard, I think the Earthboard travels with you if you're onto it. So, and very good. Next. Okay.
Are you incapacitated, correct?
What?
The giant is incapacitated?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Galadriel, from beneath you, enormous jaws come out as you see this creature that looks like they're made of silver come to take a snack, if they can, with a 23 to hit.
That will miss. Also, I was able to adjust the thing for Bladesong and D&D Beyond, so that is my current AC.
Nice.
26.
Yeah, can't beat the 26 AC. Whew. As you dodge out of the way. And next one is going to go ahead and come out from underneath. A consumer creature is going to come out from underneath Jinx.
Is it an elemental?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
Land shark!
But that will only be a 16 to hit.
Did
So
it
that
roll
one
it with
missed.
advantage though? Because I recklessly attacked.
It did roll with advantage.
Okay, that will miss.
All right. These huge land sharks coming in. Terabell.
All right. I will fly up 60 feet to swing behind to get advantage on this giant guy.
Okay.
All right. What size category is he?
He is. I know she looks really tiny next to him. Let me double check. I'm sorry. There we
Don't call
go.
her tiny.
Huge.
He's huge. Okay. All right. Good to know. Let me
I
check
told you
something.
his foot is the size of Terabelle. Look.
All right. So she is going to go ahead and she'll make an attack as her first
Achilles heel.
thing here. Yeah, she'll go ahead and attack. That's what she'll do.
Going to hell.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna. I'm pretty sure that hits. That's a 32, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
For the record, you didn't need flanking because he's incapacitated.
And that one does 18 bludgeoning. For my bonus action, I'm going to follow that up with a grapple. Do they get to oppose it if they're incapacitated?
Yeah, they do actually.
Okay. All right.
Palin has,
Maybe
in
if they're
fact, foreseen
stunned,
this
they
moment,
auto-fail.
and they will receive a 7 on the die.
All right. So I roll a 30.
Well, they got 13 because of Balin.
All right. So they are grappled. Second attack. I'm going to go ahead and swing against the back of their Achilles heel, I guess.
Nice.
Hey man, that's how you take down a lot of warriors.
Ankle biter.
It's a 19 to hit.
Oh, that goes and it just hits the hard stone and does no damage.
All right. So her final attack. Now she's angry, so she's going to try again. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Whoa!
Hey,
All right.
yo.
The taller they are, the more rage they have.
So that is 23 brawling damage on that one, or bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
And
Nah, I think brawling was correct.
yeah, I think, okay, so that was her bonus, her 3 attacks. So I believe she's good right there. So she's just going to be holding on, grappling his leg. As weird as that sounds.
Yeah.
What she's doing, I feel like she's crawled up him or something, and she's grappled him.
It's just like, Harmony with the PKA.
No, it's not.
Okay.
He
Oh,
cannot
no.
move. His movement 0.
It's true.
Somehow.
Movement is 0. All actions are nullified because they're incapacitated thanks to Aesil's spell there. So he doesn't have much you can do for his turn. He does nothing. And
The guy in the back is wondering why he got a giant on his tongue.
he's like, this was not all night. But coming up from below Terabelle is another silver creature.
All right.
Only for an 18, so you're able to just
Yeah,
lift your
that
feet
misses.
up. They can't get you.
Just hold on to that leg and lift her feet up.
All right. And the bones begin to glow. Mihan, it's your turn.
Where are the bones? You said this man was 200 feet away, correct?
Whatever art department just said, he was 300 from the portal.
Yeah, 300 from the portal. Mihan is
And he was
5, 10,
220 from the giant.
20, 25, 30.
Uh.
30 from the portal, so 270.
I see.
Do you want to hold your action until I vortex warp you?
Nah, I'm good. I suppose I shall help try and beat up this giant then. What way do I want to try? Why not Ray of Frost? As I roll a nat 1.
Oh.
Let me look at my bonus actions. This will work. Who would consider themselves squishy for the land sharks?
For the land sharks, no one. Palin's in the air.
Alright, I'll move up to the closest land shark, and I will cast a bonus action spell.
You have flanking.
I cast Compelled Duel. I
Okay.
require a DC 21 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Sorry to get to their step block real quick here. There we go. Nope, wrong one. There it is. Wisdom save. 17.
That fails. Until the end of the spell or I lose concentration, every creature except for me. And it must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move a space that is more than 30 feet away from me. It all ends if I attack anyone else, or if I cast a spell that targets something that isn't it, or if somebody damages it. So for the time being, it presumably will ignore the party member as I murderize it. So you can take on the giants. Have fun. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Did he move for all of us to move to now?
Oh yeah, I did do that. So that I'll end my turn here and figure out where everyone wants to teleport to. Lol.
Azok will move 10 feet forward.
The people that are by the giant could theoretically teleport so they're no longer flanked while still flanking the giant, just to throw that there.
Galadriel is going to teleport 20 feet closer to the man.
I assume I can't teleport if I'm grappling, correct?
You could, you just would no longer be grappling.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Jinx, you moving?
No, because the one's compelled to fight me anyway, so.
Well, it could technically attack you, it'd just be rolling with disadvantage.
Balin, you anything?
I'll move 20 feet forward. Please.
New character's name who I can't think of right now.
Aesol.
Oh, Aesol.
Aesol, if Aesol moves 20 feet forward, is she going to be in melee with the giant? No?
No, you will not be.
Okay,
Right
she's
next to Palin.
alright, she's going to move 20 feet forward. Thank you.
Okay, then Galadriel.
Just to verify, Galadriel is 100 feet away from the portal, correct?
Or 10.
110. Awesome.
So you're
So-
within.
So she's gonna move 60 feet on her fourth board, closer to the man, and then tap her staff on the ground and 5th level fireball from the staff of power.
All right, on the guy.
On the guy, DC 20 Dex saving throw.
Put him back
Perfect.
there. We'll put you here. It'll be just a little bit different. You guys will be like going this way.
All right, sounds good. It
All
has
right.
a range of 150 feet.
So 15. Is that fair, right?
It does. For 43 points of fire damage.
Very
nice roll.
nice. Flames swirl around. And they are definitely badly burned.
She's going to just give a wave at it as she ends her turn.
Right. You see the stone creatures around begin to turn to dust. That particular spell breaks.
Oh, the bullets are gone?
No, they made a bunch of like stone fairies
oh,
around
the
them.
fairies. I forgot
Yeah.
about the fairies.
So their spiritual guardians is down.
Yeah, I forgot.
Palin.
Palin's gonna rush 60 feet forward on his earth board, unless that brings him directly into the giant. If I can avoid them. Oh yes, that will be lovely. And then from this vantage, I'm going to angle the staff of Magius, almost like a fencer with a blade, and I'm going to use it to cast lightning bolt. That is going to be a Dex save. DC is 18.
Got it. That's only a 4.
Okay. Let's see what I roll. That is a whopping 24 points of lightning. Oof, yikes. 24 points of lightning damage.
The Earth
Oh,
Giant
no.
is very bloodied.
Sorry, plus 24 plus 8, so 32. Because the staff gives me that extra juice. And that's my action. I'm still concentrating. I think that'll be my turn. Yes.
Perfect. Jinx.
Good form, brother. Now watch this. And I recklessly attack again.
Don't need to.
I don't need to.
You're flanking.
That's a natural
and he's
20.
still incapacitated.
Nice.
That's 3-6. That's 38 damage right there. Magical slashing plus 9 more fire damage. So, and then that goes again. And that's another natural 20.
No,
I told you, brother. Watch this.
on?
What the
29
hell?
more damage plus
How do you want to kill it?
Don't taunt your brother. He might make it a 8.
9 more. Yeah, so you watch Jinx just go, watch this, brother. And she runs up the statue with her spider climb and then drags the sword right down the middle, cutting it right in half, leaving the one leg holding for Tara just to hold up.
Tara gets lifted like a seesaw. Goes,
No.
What? I don't think so.
I have a question.
Can I use him as an improvised weapon?
Does your class give you that?
Like,
I mean, I can. We'll see when we get to my turn.
Okay.
That's the question.
Because there's another class that specifically says you can use bodies as improvised weapons.
Oh, wow.
Can a vampire bite a stone giant?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
All right.
Asking for a friend.
Anything else, Jinx?
I will start making my way towards the portal, not worrying about these little guys as I move.
The portal or the guy who is casting?
The guy who's casting.
Okay.
As I move 60 feet, and then bonus action, I Misty Step another 30 feet.
Ooh.
As Jinx turns and like you see this dark mist kind of form around her, and she just magically appears 30 feet closer. And that'll be my whole turn.
Moved 80.
Alright.
He was 240. You're 160.
Perfect.
Got it. Azak.
No, you're like here.
Russ.
Jesus.
Come on, dipshit!
We're gonna move forward, ollie off of that huge mound right there, and kind of land 20 feet in between those two land sharks. I need them to make strength saving throws, as I'm trying to do that that leaping ground slam from the board.
Oh, cool.
Nice. So that's a 22 and a 21.
Cool. And then I'll bonus action face step 30 feet forward more, because that did nothing. Is that my action to do that? I feel like that is. Is it an action to do that? I don't think so.
Who'd say?
If you ramp off a surface of solid earth, you can long jump up to 60 feet. You can choose to slam into the ground, creating a shock wave. It doesn't say anything about spending.
Yes, that's just your movement. That's a movement attack.
Awesome. How far am I from the caster?
$200.
200. Okay. Then yeah, let's try this. Buzzing and insect noises are gonna start emanating from the vermis shroud around me, and it's gonna kind of fluff up, and a bunch of bugs and other flying insects are gonna rush to that guy with insect plague, which has a range of 300 feet. And I think, let me just look and see when it needs to save. Okay, so when it appears, it needs to make a con save.
Okay. 18.
Okay, so they take half of what's coming. Yike. 7 points piercing damage. And yeah, that's gonna be my turn. And it's gonna stay there until he has his turn.
All right, we got 3 inspirations in chat.
Ooh, nice.
All right. The buzzing insects around this person move. And you can hear him.
We're gone. Oh no, never mind.
Right, yeah. The Azak insects. He still begins chanting, continues, and it switches to more of a common tongue for this one piece as he begins screaming. Horn of Thordak, Scale of Roshan, Spine of Umbrasil, Fang of Varugal, and Heartbone of Brimscythe. With my blood and the word of the mountain combine and protect this realm and slay that which is beyond the portal. And a bright purple glow begins to emanate from the bones, and they swirl around this man.
I also need to cut another con save because he's still within insect plague.
That's a 10.
All right. Take full damage here. 18 piercing.
All right. Then Aesol, it is your turn.
Upon hearing what the person just said, she is going to be extra angry, and she is going to attempt to Bonus action Misty Step 30 feet forward. And fly another 30 feet forward. How far away is she from that guy?
Art department. 220.
220. Okay, let's see what
You
happens.
You have 30 more movement on your board. 'Cause if
Oh,
you're-
that's right. I can move another 30 feet forward.
Yes.
That's 190.
Yep.
Still doesn't help much. But being as angry as she is going to throw a psychic lance, which is probably not wise, but she's going to do it. Throw a psychic lance, but she is going to distance spell it. So
Ooh.
Very nice.
DC 21 intelligence save.
Yes. Why I rolled, but it hits them.
28 damage, have to whatever.
They make it. Sorry. They fail. Gosh darn it. So 28, they begin to, in pain, they're incapacitated.
All right. She is going to say, whose name did you just say? And she ends her turn.
All right. All right. I got two of my bullets going here. Let's see here. I was going to say our department, they've got 30 feet to mess around with. What they got to do?
Bella
40 feet, actually.
and Azok.
Okay.
One's already on Nina.
Okay. So they're going to go ahead and burrow so they can attack from unseen. And so we'll go one on Ezok and then the one on Bella.
All right.
So for Ezok's first with a natural 20.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So it comes up, its jaws crushing your ribs for 43 piercing damage.
Oh, yikes. Okay. 43. Stand by while I pick up fallen dice. Shit.
You need 21 con save.
21 con save. That's not gonna happen. Insect plague is gone.
For the sake of the battle map, I'm gonna make every square 10 feet.
Okay. Every square is becoming 10 feet.
You got it.
Oh, right. Yes, I'm a wizard. Is it too late to silvery bar?
Definitely. Not at this point.
Sorry.
It's fine.
But there's one going towards Terabel here. And that one is going to miss. So we're gonna move right out of the way. And Terabel, it is your turn.
All right. Since I can't use the foot, let's see. These guys are over here, but then there's the other guy over there. How far away is the other guy?
Yeah. And if you want to flavor it like you break off it at the kneecap, I'd let you. Like if you just want to get a piece of him.
I might, but we'll see how far this other guy is first.
The other guy, the one is on you. The other one is 20 from you.
No.
Oh, the guy. Okay, so he's 200. 260.
260. Okay, so I could do. And with haste, that doubles my speed, right? If I haste myself, I mean.
Yep.
So that would be 120. And then if I dashed, what's that, 180? Or is that more than 100? Huh?
Another 60.
Another 60, so it'll be a 180.
Well, actually, another full movement. So if your movement's already
240.
doubled, yeah.
240? So that would
Yeah.
get me right to him, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Could I use my, if I did that, could I use my hasted action to get all the way to him? or would I have to use my standard action?
I think your haste action is allowed to dash, isn't it?
It is.
It is, yeah.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is bonus action. I'll take my potion of speed, giving myself haste, and I will do full movement, then hasted action movement to get up there. And now that I'm up there at
Is that
him,
provoking the app attack, or do you have
Then
something?
the bullet go down.
yeah, it would provoke. I'm sure if I
Okay, I just want to make sure you didn't have anything special. 23 to hit,
Yeah.
Balin, or are you not doing it?
No, I'm definitely doing it. Thank
Oh, you are doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, oh my gosh, a 24. So, then it as you leave, it takes a hunk out of the side below your ribs for 34 piercing damage.
Tis but a scratch.
Basically. All right. So after getting up there, I'll go ahead and do some attacks. Yeah, let's attack.
Wait, babe. Move your camera to the other side so that we can see the rest of the players. Thank you.
Punch. And punch is going to give me 28 to hit.
Yes.
All right. That one does 13 bludgeoning. Punch again. Let's see. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we can see everybody.
That's 18 bludgeoning. Third punch. That one is even more than that, so I'm sure that hits. So that is going to be only a 10 bludgeoning. I will then go ahead and action surge for 3 more attacks. First one is 29.
That hits.
And that one does 18 bludgeoning.
How do you want to kill him?
So yeah, I think that Tara was so angry about not being able to slaughter the dragon that she looked over. It's like, well, I guess you'll have to do. And she just dashes over to him and just grabs him by the collar and just wailing with her fist. And his like skull is like just bashing in as she just will not stop. And since she used her action surge, she's still punching as he's dead. So yeah, he just looks like
she was all in.
oh yeah, she was all in.
I love it.
Is there anything else near her?
The only thing that's here are swirling violet glowing bones.
I punch one.
Make an attack.
Oh wow, that's 20. Well, that's 30 something. That's
That
30.
hits one of the bones.
Okay. That does 13. Bludgeoning.
Okay. Yeah. You nick a little bit of one of the bones.
And I think she has one more attack, so she'll hit another one.
Let's do it.
That's only a 16.
That will hit.
All right. That one does 12 bludgeoning.
The inanimate object dodges your attack.
All right. Yeah, more of the bones are cracked. Very good.
That's her turn.
All right. Then there's the bullet on Mihin.
At disadvantage against anyone else.
Yeah. Goes to bite me, and that is a 19.
You don't know me, Hen. You're the
Yay,
idiot.
that misses.
Yep. So gets on your armor as you kick its bite off. And then the bones begin to multiply in forming ribs and tail and wing and horn. The violet energy begins piecing them together. as in a centuple voice roars and screams as green smoke and lightning, acid and fire and ice ring out from its voice at once. As an enormous skeleton animated by violet light becomes a reality.
Yes.
I was waiting for it. It's so pretty.
Okay, so first thing it's going to do is go ahead and try to bite Terra. For 25 to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
That is why I had to make all this.
All right. That is 50 piercing.
Oh?
15 piercing. And 1 necrotic damage, and you are grappled.
Yes. That's actually exactly what I wanted. You'll see why in a minute.
I know you've got stuff. And then it begins with its claws. That's going to hit for 29. And that'll hit for 29. For a total of 28 slashing damage.
Nom, 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 nom.
Dig in. Then with you, it's going to go ahead and fly up.
Okay.
Ultimately about 60 feet here in the air. And Mihin.
I move 5 feet so everyone can get their teleports off.
I teleport closer to the dragon.
Azok does the same.
Gladriel does the same.
Aisel also teleports closer.
20 feet.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I in range?
It's the whole party. I don't think he has a.
Is there a range on that? Mihin, did I put a range on that item?
No. There is no range as far as I'm aware. It just says whenever I move.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's basically because it's usually encounter, so I kind of go if you're in the encounter.
Cool.
Within
Then
reason.
I will teleport to its back.
Plus, even if it did, it's like it also provides dimension doors. So it's like, okay, then I teleport to everyone and then move.
Yeah, perfect.
Alright. How far away is the dragon from me?
Ah!
It is away from me. I see.
270 and it's up 60.
I suppose I'll move. Wait, hold on.
There's still a bullet on you.
I'll just dimension door to be over there.
Are you on him?
Nah.
Where you want to be?
Let me think about that for a moment. My apologies. You know what? Might as well teleport on them.
Fireball,
then
you got
use-
company.
Wait, actually, I have a better idea. I'll use my bonus action to grant myself flight and hover, and then teleport underneath them. There we go, 5 heads. So now he's being flanked.
Fair enough.
Amazing.
And then that'll be the end of my turn, as there's not much else I can do.
Okay. And I think seeing that, the energy boils around, their wings flap, and they're going to go ahead and move 40 feet. Archibald, I gave you their movement goals.
I don't have my phone on me.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's fine. Okay, they're getting the thing. Okay. So do you have flight there, Tara?
Oh, I know I'm on their back. I don't know if that matters. I know I don't know if the Earth board gives me flight.
It does. So you're on your back, but it's just going to move out of that time, so you'd fall because it'd go 40 feet away.
All right, what's going on now?
So they're moving 40 feet, which would cause Herbo to fall down.
Okay.
So that will be 22 bludgeoning damage when the fall happens, and then both Tara and Meehan from the energy that flies around them will take 8 necrotic damage.
Oh, question. Since I'm technically underneath Teraball with the dragon moves, could they make a deck save to like catch on to me?
Yeah, I'd give a deck save to catch on to
So hold on.
Meehan.
Really, this should be. Okay. Because I made everything a 10-foot. I need a 30-foot cone, not a 10-foot cone.
Okay. Did you try that, Terabo?
I'm gonna Indomitable it.
Okay.
Wait. Did you add the +5 from technically?
It
falling
wouldn't matter.
into
It
my
was a nat
hole?
1, so I'm Indomitable it. wait, hold on. I don't have to Indomitable that. I'm a halfling.
Yeah.
Right.
So
You can halfling
now I Indomitable it because I just rolled another nat 1.
Oh no!
You just belly flop onto the ground.
Let's see if I get 3 in a row.
As a halfling, I
Oh,
think
much
you can
better.
just keep re-rolling it if it's a nat 1.
No, I don't think you can. It's 24 on that one.
Okay, so you're able to grab a hold. That's totally cool. It moves to 40 feet. And Galadriel, it is your turn.
All right.
She's not on.
Oh, she's down here. I'm sorry.
She's going to move 60 feet forward on her earth board. The shiny her staff spins even faster than normal, and a psychic lance shoots out at this thing. DC 20 intelligence saving throw.
Close to it or off to the side from it.
That's fine. As long as I'm not directly under it, so if it falls down it doesn't kill me, I'm okay.
Put you over here then.
Okay, intelligence, right? Here we
Mhm.
Yes,
go.
sir.
Perfect. All right. The energy around it glows brightly as it succeeds the save.
All right. 24 halved it. Just verifying that was a lich, right?
Oh yeah. Does it consider a lich, Matt?
No, a legendary resistance, so
Oh,
I
Yes.
can't silvery barbs. Yeah,
Yes, it was
just
a legendary
verifying.
resistance.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
gonna be 12, half of 24.
Yep, very good. All right. I love that mini art department. You did such a good job. All right, Palin.
At the first syllable of this thing's otherworldly voice, hot bile is going to surge in Palin's mouth. The first memory that he has is Thordak's cry, and he can still remember the smoldering ruin that he made of the Cloudtop district, and even this freakish, malformed approximation of him is enough to just chill Palin to his very bones. And all he can think of is that he wants the most ferocious, hateful, violent end for this creature. And instinctually, he vortex warps Jinx as close as he can to. I've got 120 feet of movement to play with, but he's just gonna hurl Jinx at this creature.
Where do you want Jinx on it? 'Cause
I'll
Jinx wasn't that far from it.
I'll say behind it, just because it feels somehow advantageous. And then I'm gonna move forward until I'm within 60 feet of it, if I can. That'll be my turn.
Got it.
And then telepathically, he'll call out to everyone, just this kind of like exclamation of fear.
Only get within 90 of it.
Ah, fair enough.
Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, it swipes, and Jinx, you're able to move around on its back so it can't get you, and it is your turn.
As I come peering at it, the first thing that happens on the back of it, right at its spine, a brand appears. As I brand a castignation on it.
Castigation.
And then bonus action, Jinx just grabs both her sides and rips off her skin as she lets out a hole as she hybrid transforms into my wolfy form.
Nice.
And then I lay into this recklessly.
Okay, let's see it.
Let's see this. Natural 20.
Woo! Here we go.
That's going to be 39 slashing. And here comes the fire, plus another 5 fire.
Very good.
And then 8 psychic damage. No, hold on. That's only if it... Yeah, when the creature attacks, okay. Yeah. So then my second attack. Let's go. Is going to be a 26.
That hits.
For 24 slashing and 2 more fire. So I just peer right beyond its spine and just drive my sword in a couple times.
Perfect.
And that will be my turn.
Hazak.
Freaking out at the display of dragon bones? Question mark? Just manifesting into a bigger creature. It's probably something with that dragon mark that he got from the red dragon at the beach that long ago. Is we're going to react to it, and Azok's going to instinctually kind of just put a hand out and cast a chaos bolt at it. How does that work? Let's just roll the hit first. 26 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Okay. Also, I should probably check if I'm at least within 120 feet from that thing.
Or 120 exactly.
Oh, perfect. I am not moving then. Then Rolling 2d8. Cool. Let's do 8 points of psychic damage. I'm sorry, 8 plus additional. Oh, 9 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
And let's see. Yep, that's going to be everything from him.
Very good. Then Aesel.
How far am I away from the dragon?
R100.
About 100. She is going to move forward around 10 feet. And it's almost like she doesn't want to look at the dragon, and she's saying she touches the metal contraption on her throat, and as she does that, she is going to a distance spell a mind sliver to hit the dragon, and as she does that, she's going to use her Shadowfell shard to impose disadvantage on intelligence saving throws on the dragon until the end of her next turn.
Haha. Love it. So with disadvantage, that is a 16.
It does not save. It takes 14 damage
Nice.
and gets a subtract 1d4 later. And she is going to... Can I use 2 meta magic options in one turn? Sorry, I'm not quite sure about that.
Yeah, as long as you're casting a spell, as long as you can cast spells.
She is going to quicken spell a Tasha's Mind Whip at the dragon. That's another intelligence saving throw.
Gotcha. That is 12.
Fells, it takes 9 damage, and it can only take an action, bonus action, or movement. It only gets one of the 3 on its next turn.
Okay.
And yeah, that is going to be the turn.
Very nice. In that case, okay. These bullets got 40 feet in their pack there. What can they do, our department?
One can attack Azon.
Okay. So we'll burrows to the ground at Azak.
Mm-hmm.
Going for a 16 to hit.
That misses. It just kind of just bounces off my shield.
Nice. Very good. Then the next one.
The other 2 moved 40 close, so they're nowhere near in.
All right. Then they're dashed underground, so they can't get hit to be in a more advantageous position next round. Tara, you are in Mihen's arms.
All right. How far is this dragon from me right now?
40 feet.
And if I'm using the earth board, I can travel horizontally. Is that correct? Or
travel on Earth. You have to be on Earth.
On Earth.
You're in air right now.
So if I were to move toward the dragon, would I be able to get to the dragon before I hit the earth?
No.
Okay. How far up is the dragon?
The dragon is 60 feet off the ground.
And how far up am I?
We're right underneath it, so 55.
55.
55. And he's 40 feet away. So if I jumped to the dragon, would that be a possibility?
Do you have 40 feet natural of movement?
I mean, I've got 60 with the earth board. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that could potentially work. So that would be a standing leap. We just have to check your strength score.
Okay, my strength score is a 25.
25. Let me double check the jump rules for standing leap.
I never know what the jumping rules are in this game.
I know. I always feel like because it doesn't. You don't use it too much.
I use them as blot.
Hmm.
Try.
Becky, do you want to hold your action and I could vortex warp you?
Well, I mean, I've got an additional action, is what I'm saying, because I've still got my haste up, and so technically I have 120 feet of movement. So I guess it would actually be jumping 120 feet when you think about it, because I'd be using my, I guess my hasted action to move over there. I really don't know how that works.
Right, you definitely have enough movement to get there. It's just if you're, I just have to see your jump.
All right.
That's what we're getting here. Okay, so I'm almost there. Just took me a second. Okay, why don't we make a long jump up to your strength score?
Up to 25 feet.
Yeah, so you can't jump higher than your strength score or lower.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you move
or-
at least 10 feet.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
this: because I'm hasted, does that make any difference?
No, because it doesn't affect your strength. It's all about
Like-
your strength, not
So I
yours.
can only jump 25 feet.
Only. Olympic.
And you'd have to run 10 before that.
You could wait and hold your
So
action.
you could jump 12 feet from a standing position.
Or you could hold your action. Mihan goes next.
Well, I was just trying to think of what I could do with my hasted action real quick.
Any weapons that can be. No, you punch everything.
Unless Matt lets me add it onto my haymaker.
What do you? I'm not sure what you're asking.
My haymaker allows me to hold all of my attacks into one powerful attack.
Right.
Would I be able to hold my hasted action in addition to the attacks I'm holding? If I held my action
Yeah.
to attack?
Yeah, sure. Because of Haymaker, sure. I'll let you use Haymaker that way.
All right. So I'll hold a haymaker unless I get within
Attack when Mihan moves you.
Yeah, there you go. And then I'll plummet because I can't use my bonus action.
Okay, so you're sort of waiting there, waiting for me and to get you close.
Yep.
Very good. And cool. Last bull. Oh, we already did that bullet. And then, all right. How's it looking for the dragon and its breath? It can't move.
It can hit one person if it can't move. Each of these squares are 10, so instead of 5, so I grabbed the 30.
Okay. Interesting. In that case, it's going to go ahead and fly 80 feet straight up. Therefore, it's going to go ahead and lose Jinx.
I just pulled my broom out.
Fair enough. Does it take an action to activate it?
Just takes me to say the word.
Okay, so it's a speech. Perfect.
Keegan! Damn it! As I look over at Mihan, ah! Just growl even louder.
Got it. Then, Mihan, it's your turn.
Oh, lovely.
Can we take a potty break?
It is about that time. We're going to go ahead and take our break and come back.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
See y'all in a bit.
Alrighty, and we are back.
Hello.
We're ready to play.
Why, hello there.
Love all the characters that are so pissed off about this dragon. It's so much fun.
Josh, do you change your character portrait when you actually transform?
I do now.
That's so great.
I feel like you've always done that.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, then Mian, it is your turn.
Aha. I cast Quicken Haste. You thought you could fly 80 feet away and not be within range of Mian, didn't you? So I'll move 60 feet up. Then I assume I'll probably need to use that hasted action to dash a little more, correct?
Yep. So you have to go up more.
So, by the way, I just moved, so I believe a certain halfling, amongst other people, gets to teleport 20 feet, which means that when they make their reaction that they prepared, they'll be flanking with me.
That is true. That is true. I don't think you needed to use haste, though, because you have 60 feet from... Doesn't Earthboard just go ahead and give you the 60? So you'd be 120 feet doubled.
Earthboard only when you're touching the ground. It's
Oh,
specifically says
okay.
Only when you're
All
touching.
right.
Thank you. I thought it probably said I should. Thank you for someone for looking that up. Okay.
Yep.
So now we've got it in our heads. You must be touching the ground for you to get that movement.
I specifically looked at it during break.
Appreciate it. All right.
What's everybody doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where is everyone teleporting to?
Get me closer.
I'm on a
To
broom.
get under
Please.
the dragon as close as you can.
Yeah, you can teleport with your broom.
Yep. So I'm standing my broom like a surfboard.
Are you guys on the ground or in the air? I'm so confused.
Jinx is in the air.
Palin's on the ground. I don't have a way to fly
I
right
got
now.
myself confused.
Yeah.
Galadriel is on the ground.
It's perfectly arranged for a breath.
Please don't give them any hints.
What are you talking about?
I know they would have before, but that mind whip ability was
Oh, yeah.
crazy good.
Mhm.
That definitely put a hitch in its plans. So very good there.
And it's only a second level spell.
Anyone else
It's
moving around?
amazing.
I don't think so.
Then Mihan. Well, yeah, let's pause for the reaction from Terabao.
Yep, that's
All right.
what I'm waiting for.
I get advantage on that.
Mm-hmm.
That is a nat 20 on a frickin' haymaker.
There we go. See, Haymaker's good. You were like, was it good? Yes, it
No, it's good for holding actions. It is.
Yeah. And
All
for
right.
later level, like that's what you need to do. There's a lot of good holding. You
Hold
know.
on, let me roll this out. Oh, goodness, because I need to roll these first. All right, that's 7, 8, 9. Whoop. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 so far. I'm now going to roll crit here. All right, so 61 plus 21. Did I say 21? So 82.
Yep.
Bludgeoning.
Nice. Boom. A large crack forms where your fist hits.
Yeah, and I just say, I am terrible. And that's my reaction.
Yeah, sly, almost feminine, deep voice kind of goes, "You all should die."
Rude.
And Mian, finishing your turn.
Alright, I attack with my action.
Absolutely.
That will be a 23 and a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Lovely. And you know what? There's a dragon here. I'm gonna divine smite it.
Okay.
And the base damage is 24.
Is that slashing?
Yes.
Perfect.
I assume it's halved.
It's not. You're good.
Alright, yay. So anyways, gonna use a third level to divine smite. Because why not? That'll be for my first attack. And then let me see where that is. That'll be 19 radiant damage in addition.
Nice.
And then, you know what? Might as well use a 4th level spell. So let's start rolling. For 25 more radiant damage.
Nice.
And then I will use the rest of my movement to move adjacent to Terabo, so if they fall, they don't actually fall. If that makes sense.
Yes, absolutely.
And then I'll end my turn. Come at me, dragon. What are you gonna do? Hit me? Hurt me? Kill me?
Okay.
If you want me to die, then you have to claim my life. So go for it.
End of the turn, they're going to horizontally move for the best positioning, dealing 2 necrotic to Terabao and Mihan, and going 40 feet. Since you particularly position, Terabao can be caught. And we'll go to Galadriel.
40 feet.
Does
31 on my con save, by the way.
does that provoke an opportunity attack?
It does not.
It does not. All right. So
Yeah,
I need to roll.
It's a legendary action that particularly does not.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right. Dex save.
They want to go
All right. That's 20, dirty 20.
Yeah, Mian was going to be able to do that regardless.
Oh, okay.
Because they used their movement to get next. They said they moved it to get ready.
Gotcha.
So actually spent movement to get next to you to go, I got her. Basically. Galadriel, predicting the move.
All right. She's going to bonus action tap her winged boots. Now she has 40 feet fly speed. She's gonna fly up 40. The reason she's doing that is to get within 30 feet of Jinx. Does it do that?
Oh, she's figuring that out. The creature is bloodied.
Yay.
Yes, because Jinx was only up 40.
Okay. Um,
And then went another 20 up. So yeah, you're good.
and then Jinx is going to respond to the dragon's voice by saying, "Yeah, but sadly for you, we have a Jinx," as she casts haste on.
Haste on Jinx.
That's not deadly at all.
All
For the
right.
record, just for my own record, does that mean Meehan, Terabelle, and Jinx are all hasted right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Palin!
not fucking terrifying at all.
Palin is going to scramble 60 feet kind of diagonally towards this beautifully rendered little boulder. And then he is going to crack off a mine sliver, assuming I'm within 60 feet of it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an intelligence save of 18. Oh,
You
that
got
is
it.
the absolute, almost the worst roll I could have gotten.
For Mine Sliver. 15, so it fails.
It's a total of 9 damage. Thanks, Staff of Magius. And then
Do not be mean to the Staff of Mages.
it's the only thing that kept me from doing below double digits, frankly. And I think that's all I'm going to do. Yes, that's all I'm going to do for now.
Okay, very good. Then, Jinx.
I'm pretty sure the dragon's within 100 feet of me, correct?
Very easily.
Yup, I move right over there. And as I get closer, I am going to cut my arm, taking 4 necrotic. As I do Blood Curse of the Marked, all my attacks now have an extra d8 to my right damage for this round. And I just go recklessly laying into them.
Let's do it.
First one is going to be a 27
That will hit.
for 24 magical slashing and 7 fire damage. Third attack. That's going to be a 24
Yes.
for 29 slashing damage and 13 fire damage. Third
Nice.
hasted attack is going to be a 26 for
Hits.
26 more slashing damage and another 12 fire damage.
Woo!
As you just see her just slashing at this thing, carving bones out of it.
Yeah, pieces flying everywhere, the energy crackling, having a hard time continuing.
That will be my turn.
You got it. Let's see here. And then it will take the opportunity to try to rake a claw at you for 24 to hit. That'd be 10 slashing damage. Cross Jinx. Then Azak.
Is the ground we're standing on rock or mud?
Rock.
Rock. Okay. Transmute rock. There it is. Yeah. All right. If I move, am I gonna get an attack of opportunity on me?
No, they're far enough away from you.
Like farther enough. Cool. So as Azak moves, kind of diagonally towards, I think that's Palin, right next to the perfectly rendered boulder right there. He's gonna move his 60 feet there, and as he leaves, he's going to like touch the ground. I know he's gonna just kind of point at the ground, and it's gonna start like getting some water, starts flowing into the soil, and then turns to mud around those
bullets, and I need them to make strength saving throws since it's going from rock to mud.
Look, guys, we finally got everyone on again.
Uh-huh.
Nice. So it's making a strength save?
Yeah, all three, because I can do it within a 40-foot cube.
Oh, those peeps. Okay, very
Yeah.
cool. Got it. All right, I got a 22,
All right.
an 11, and a 18.
All right. Well, only one of those failed. That one is restrained.
Okay, so hardens up.
Yep. So his legs are stuck, but his buddies are fine. And yep, that'll be it for me. Actually, let me see. Yeah, I got nothing bonus action wise on that. Well, actually, no, I changed my mind. I'll bonus action take out Titania's switch and then command it to turn into a longbow.
Nice.
All right, that'll be it for me.
Then Aesol.
How far is she away from the dragon currently?
Not far. 10, 20, 30, 30.
30
I
feet
went
up.
up like 80.
All right. She is going to quicken spell a Tasha's Mind Whip and invoke the Shadowfell Shard again to impose intelligence save disadvantage.
I love it. That's
DC 21.
okay. Perfect. So fail. They're going to call upon the violet energy to do an auto save with the legendary resistance.
And she still has her action left.
Mm-hmm.
So she is to cast Tasha's Mind Whip again.
Yes, and they're going to use their last one.
Oh, that's okay. They're burned.
Aesol is going to say, I'm sorry, and back away 30 feet from the dragon.
I'm sorry.
Like, to her, like, side-ish. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's it.
That's huge though, because you burned through the resistances. Because it did not want that to happen to it again. Okay, now we got the Bullets. Tell me our department, because they did all move.
One is restrained.
Yeah.
It's also difficult to rain around them too.
Difficult terrain.
Is it a radius?
It is a cube.
Here?
Yeah, it's a 40 cube.
40 cube of it. Okay. Because they can burrow underneath.
That's a good point.
Like this. But she's flying, correct? The new sorceress.
Yeah.
Okay, so Azak's still the closest,
Yeah.
but they only have 40.
Well, it's 4 feet for every foot they try to travel. So
Okay. Cool.
it gets like even more than half.
Yeah. So it's more than that. Yeah. Cool.
So they can
Right.
move 10 feet.
Yeah. So their dash, try to get through it the best they can.
Out, but that's gonna be. They're in there.
Yeah, the other one is restrained, so you gotta stay.
And this one gets here. They don't get very far.
Okay.
2 of them are out of it now, and the last one's still restrained.
Fair enough. Yeah, they're doing. Do they get anything at the end of their turn for the or use an action?
They
for
have to
restraint?
use an action to dig themselves out.
Okay, so they'll try to do that. See what they get here. Only a 12. They stay in it, I
Yeah.
believe. Very good. Tara, it is your turn.
All right. So here come my questions again. How far is it from me, the dragon?
It went 40 down.
40 down. So how far is that from
What was
me?
40? I said horizontal. It went.
Horizontal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so 40 feet.
Horizontal.
40 feet away from you.
40 feet away? Okay. And 40 feet away, and I can only jump 25.
Yeah, 12 feet from standing.
But let me think. 12 feet. Okay, 12 feet. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take some of these rocks I collected, and I am going to start throwing them. So these will be improvised weapon attacks.
What's the range on them?
Let's see. Short range 20, long range 60.
Okay. So it would be disadvantage.
Okay.
Now would be a good time to have that giant to chuck at it.
All right. That is 24.
That'll hit.
Right. That one will do 16 bludgeoning.
Nice.
And I'll go ahead and use brute force on that one, which is just another D10 that I get to add. That is another 5 bludgeoning. Second attack. Pretty good. That one is... yeah, that one's 26.
Yes.
18 bludgeoning.
Nice.
Third one. Okay, that one is, let's see. $23.
That hits.
All right. That one does 16 bludgeoning, and then I still have my hasted action.
Well, how do you want to kill it?
Oh. Yeah, I just start taking out these rocks and I'm throwing them, and I'm like, so I do 3. So I like, every time I throw one, I'm like, I am terrible. It just smack him in the head with these rocks as they just collide with his skull or her skull.
Absolutely. Boom. Boom. You get the killing blow on the dragon.
Just for the record, its range was this plus, like, this was like plus 10 on each side.
Yeah.
So it would have hit like all of you at one point. Did you not have put that thing on it?
That's
Yeah.
Kara's second dragon, technically.
Yeah.
How far are those other guys from me? Are they out of range?
Probably.
Yeah. That
But yeah. So rock after rock after rock, the bones crack. The vital energy scores around, and much of the bones begin to burn away. And then you see the 5 pieces are disintegrating, each in a different color of the red, blue, white, green, and black. Anything else, Terabell?
Yeah, so I go ahead and start moving. I'll take the bludgeoning damage, and I'm going to be moving toward these 3 guys that are still up.
I was just gonna fly you over to them on my turn, though.
Oh, okay. So I can I hold hasted action? I can't do that.
You can't hold anything if you're because you already used some.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and move then. So
Okay,
that way.
39 bludgeoning.
Yep. And grab that.
And you have how much movement?
120 to get there now that I'm on the ground.
I would say.
All right, so I'll punch that one with my last attack. Where did that go? All right, yeah, that's 20 or 30 rather. That's 30 something or other. 31. For 11 bludgeoning on that one, and that's my turn.
All right, then Mihan.
I have a funny idea. I'd like to fly so that I'm near the boulette and then touch the ground. Cause let me look at this. And then near the one that's Terabell's on.
Touch the ground?
Yeah. Could I barrow into the ground slightly to create a ramp, then go up it and hit the boulette with the earthboard that way?
That's a bit much. I'm not gonna... That's
All right.
self-lessness.
Where's the? All right, I have a better idea then. Then I use my vastly high movement speed to go over that little rock there, and then ramp over and go into the boulettes anyways.
You gave them the board. Just remember that.
I love it.
I believe that is still just a DC 14 strength save for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that's the 3 of them, or just 2?
If I can land in the
You can get
middle,
all three. They're all
it's
three,
let me see, 20 feet of you.
Okay, so that's 1 fail. 2 successes.
Worth it.
Was the restrained one the only one that failed?
Yeah.
Fair.
Good. All right, and
Prone
then
and restrained.
question: how many of them could I fit in a 15-foot cone?
Only one.
1.
Works for me, I guess. I won't do that then. I'm just gonna make my attacks on the one with Darabo, because why not? Bonk. 21 for the first one. $16 for the second one.
That'll hit. Actually, no, the 16
Alright.
will fail. Misses.
In my defense, I rolled a 1 and a 5 on that one. And then a 27 on the third one.
Got it. So, all going against 1, or going 1 from each?
Against the one on Terabell. I will ignore the other one. And that would be a total of 20 damage. And then before ending my turn, I spend 6 sorcery points to go, haha, I have a 4th level spell slot back.
Don't forget everybody he moved, so you can.
Oh yeah, by the way, do that.
I'm gonna actually stay where I am.
Yeah, I'll stay where I am so I don't mess up his advantage attacks.
20 feet closer.
Because it's gonna matter where I move. Did all those pieces disintegrate immediately, or are they slowly disintegrating?
They're slowly disintegrating.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna move 20 feet towards those dragon pieces.
Aesel?
So how far away is the dragon remains from her? It's like, is it on the ground or?
40 feet. It's like truthfully down through the air.
All right. She's going to attempt to fly towards that and try to catch, like attempt to catch the green.
All right, well, so
sparkle.
now you teleport to 20, and then you're going to have a good chance to get it on your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Very cool. All right, anything else, Mian?
Nope.
Oh, Galadriel.
All right. So can she use her action? Well, one, if she would know how to just stop the process, but two, would she be able to use her action to try and make some sort of check to figure out how to stop the process?
Yeah, I think it would be. I think your action would be examining them and doing the Arcana check.
Awesome. I am more than happy with that. That is... Calculating dice. Alright, 18 on the die, plus... That's going to be a 28 Arcana.
Okay. So with the Arcana, the magical energy latent within them has been totally used. So that's why they're degrading rapidly. They would have to be in a process of recharging in order to stop the degradation, which would necessitate them. Easiest way to achieve that would be for them to be submersed in dragon blood.
Guys,
Okay.
it's time to go get some dragon blood.
Well, would she know if she could, if what she's seen Palin use before on the recompensation would work on a piece too, or no?
Remember what that is.
Palin, do you know that?
It basically lets you restore the corpse of a dead creature so that you can retry a harvesting check if the harvesting check fails.
Gotcha. In that case, no, that would not.
Okay.
That spell would not work.
Alright. Does anyone have any dragon's blood? And then she moves 30 feet, or sorry, 40 feet towards these burying things. And then enter.
Got it. Palin.
Do I have any reason to believe that a Dragonborn's blood would be sufficient, Matt?
It might be able to be altered. It might be able to do. You'd think like you might be able to mess with it a little bit. I'd say Dragonsborn blood might be able to give you enough minutes to try to figure something else out.
I'm also a draconic blood sorcerer, so technically a little more dragon than dragon.
It's double dragon, one could say. Oh,
3/4 dragon, if you will.
yeah, I'll relay that across the bond. Palin obviously has no qualms with me and bleeding all over these bones. If they can...
Do I still have any of the dragon blood from that cave? Because we technically haven't really gone anywhere since then, right?
You got dragon blood?
I mean, I probably got it on me from killing it.
I mean, yeah, that was a while ago.
Cleaned
It's
up.
dried. It's
All right.
You
it
didn't
washed
say
off
it-
in the lava bath.
At one point, Azok probably had dragon blood, but I don't know where it went.
Yeah, you'd have to have like a vial of dragon blood on your inventory that you put in because you chose to take it.
I think Dewdrop got the stuff from Karakath, either Dewdrop or Shauna.
Probably, yeah.
Well, I share the potential for bloodletting across the telepathic bond, and then lazily, distracted, crack off a firebolt at the closest bullet. Does an 18 hit?
That does. It penetrates the skin.
Wow, look at Palin. That'll be 21 plus 24 points of fire damage.
Palin actually did something.
Double digits, y'all. Here we go. And that'll be my turn. No, I'll scooch towards the remains of this dragon. Dragon bones.
Jinx.
I move up to the first bullet. And I attack recklessly. Ooh. Does a 16 hit?
That does not. Just sparks against the hide.
How close is she from Gladriel?
50.
50.
Silvery barbs.
That's not going to work.
You want me to roll lower?
Never mind. No, sorry. I'll be quiet.
You're fine.
Okay, second hit is going to be. What happened? Didn't even on, so it's not working. Come on. Okay. Second hit is a natural 20. There we go.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 38 plus 1. Oh, that's a 42 damage. Is it
Nice.
alive?
It is bloodied. It's alive. Anything else?
I think it glitched out for me on my computer. Is it alive still?
Yes.
Okay. Third attack. Hasted attack is going to be a 21 to hit,
That'll hit.
which is going to be 26 more damage.
All right. How do you want to end it?
You just see her cleave twice through the thing, and then I get my bonus action for killing it. Great weapon. Haha! I move to the next creature, which will be a 22 to hit
That hits.
for 27 plus 6 more damage, so 33 damage on the second one.
Very good. Take a shaving off. Anything else?
Nope, that is all my turns.
Azak.
Azok takes burning his hands and draws back on the string from the longbow through the head. Psychic Link, he's just like kind of confused. Like, wait, we killed this thing. And you guys want to just stop it from dying some more? Why do we need dragon bones right now? And he's going to try and shoot the restrained bullet over there. Double checking if there's no advantage on there. Attack rolls, creature have advantage. So yeah, advantage. 16 doesn't hit, does it?
No. Bounces off its hard hide.
Little flame arrow goes off and just go like, do whatever you guys want to do. Just make it snappy. And that's his turn.
Yesel.
She is going to go straight towards the part of the remain, specifically the green part.
You got it. So, you definitely have the speed left, right?
Yep.
In that, easy enough, you're able to grab the scale.
Yeah, she will do just that.
Okay. So you grab it, is still disintegrating. Anything else?
No, she's just going to stare at them.
Okay, very cool. Next. The one over there is going to go ahead and fight Jinx here. Moves around. Tries to grab a bite 20. I don't think it does it.
Nope.
All right, able to just get out of the way. And Terabao.
All right. Can Terabao flank with Mihan over there?
Yep.
All right. She'll head over that direction and go ahead and start her punching. First one is a 9 plus 14, so that's 23.
Yeah, that hits.
So that one does 16 bludgeoning. I'll go ahead and use brute force, and that adds another 6 bludgeoning. Second attack is 18 plus 14. That'll definitely hit. That is 16 bludgeoning. Third attack is 12 plus 14. That's 26 to hit. And we'll do 11 bludgeoning. And hasted action attack. Nat 20.
Nice.
crit. 21 bludgeoning on that one.
Very cool. It is bloodied.
All right, and that's my turn.
Okay. He's going to try to bite Terabel. It's not going to succeed, and it does not. It snaps out at air and Mihen.
Why, hello there. Can I fit both of them in a 15-foot cone now?
No, they're still. You gotta remember, each thing is 10 feet.
Yeah, so no.
So no.
Ooh.
But you can flank either one.
Also, come bleed on these dragon remains.
Yes, we have this. Go bleed on those.
Fine. I'll use my haste action to make an attack on my way out.
You got it.
For 17 to hit.
That hits, and they try to snap at you but fail.
Stab the land shark for 12 damage, and then I walk to Palin with my 120
No, not to
foot
me.
movement.
ISIL.
With my 120 movement,
Oh, that much movement. You could have come to both of us, I guess.
I go visit both of them just because I can.
All right. How much
And then-
blood in the form of damage are you going to put it onto these?
How much should I? What? Give me a range.
I'll tell you, it would take 10 points of damage to preserve one piece.
How many pieces are there?
5.
Oof.
All right. I take my dagger of the ogre mage, and I just like stab it into an artery, so that I can get that nice 50 damage.
Okay, the blood goes on the 5, including the scale that Axel has, and you see the process halted.
Ooh.
Is this what you wanted?
God damn it.
Galadriel.
And then I end my turn.
Everyone can move 20.
Oh yeah, don't
Teleport.
forget that.
Okay, so I would teleport myself in between the two creatures then.
Okay. Yeah. Keep in mind that is a larger space than you think.
Well,
it
I
is.
can move about now, so it's like the.
Yeah, that's the space you're looking at, Jackie.
Oh, okay. And I
We were
yeah,
still on the 10 grid.
Yeah.
I
that one-
see.
we're back
So there's no
on-
point in me moving then. I'll just
Yeah.
stay there.
That one's still restrained in the muck.
Cool.
You can hold on it.
20 feet closer to these things.
Okay. Here we go.
Closer to ISIL, please.
I'll take 20 feet closer to Jinx.
Everyone's on screen! Yay!
All right.
All right. Anything else? Cool. Then Galadriel.
All right. She's going to move up, use her 40 feet of movement, and she blink. That really say. Can she flank the one that's right there?
Yep.
Alright. And then she's going to try and furiously swing her staff at this thing. That's going to be a 20.
Sounds like it hits. Can't hear you if you're putting damage out there.
All right. That's
There you go.
going to be 15,
Nice.
and then going to hit it with Shocking Grasp, or try to hit it with Shocking Grasp, and that's a natural 20.
Nice.
Alright, so that's going to be 2, 8, 5, 15, 19.4, 32, 32, 37 points of shocking damage. Well, lightning damage.
How do you want to kill it?
She's just going to hit it, like just lightly touch it in the head, and say bad, and you just see it just like has violent tremors as it gets electrocuted, and you just see smoke slightly like start billowing out up as it crushes the ground.
Nice.
And then she'll injured.
Okay, good. Palin.
He'll flick his wrist and send a fireball at the remaining bullet. That is... God. That is a 12 to hit. He's too distracted. Obviously it misses. Fizzles out. And his full attention is just wrapped on these 5 chromatic bones just glistening with Mihen's blood. And if there's any further check to make, I'll participate in that, but that is his intention, is just to focus on these
Okay.
remains.
That's pretty good for now. Jinx.
I run up and I bite the creature.
You got it. Advantage because of restrained.
26 to hit.
That hits.
I bite it for 9 damage and I get 9 HP back.
Yeah. Grrr. Start drinking some blood.
I'm back to full health. Ha! And then I swing my sword twice. Great Weapon Master. Ooh, that first one's a 19 to hit.
Yep. It's...
For 27 plus...
How do you end its life?
Yeah, after I bite it, you see her holding it in her jaws, and then the sword just goes right through its spine.
I did 5 times more damage to myself than this encounter did to me. And I nearly did 7 times as much damage as I received to the enemy force. At least to the dragon in 1 hit.
Alright. As you see, it seems like the tumultuous earth around you in this enormous crystalline cavern has settled for now. And the main light seems to come from the shimmering remains of the 5 pieces of dragon.
I go watch them, see what they're doing.
I'm kind of paranoid because we walked into something and there were people here for us, and we were pretty loud. So Azok will kind of just like get a good position to where a big grouping of our party is going to be, and just do pass without a trace. So at least we have that going. If we want to stay quiet, just be like, okay, what are we doing with these things?
Well, Mihin is going to close up the wound for the most part with lay on hands, expending 30. And then they'll use telepathy and be like, yes, What? Please explain why I had to stab myself for this.
Aisel is just going to walk over towards the remains and staring at them, be like, "I'm sorry, it's of great value to me."
Well, and I also believe this one's pointing at Palin said a while back that you can harvest stuff from creatures of great power and harness its energy to create artifacts. So thought was a good idea to possibly maintain these items to get powerful things from them.
Yeah. Also, is there like a tooth of this thing?
There is a glowing tooth.
I would instinctively pick it up because she missed her chance to get a tooth from the other one. She's not even thinking about what she's doing.
Aisel is going to pick up the piece of the remain that she cares the most about if nobody is going to stop her.
And that's the scale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could probably just let her go for it.
I guess I can allow it. I mean, it was my kill, but sharing is caring, according to Mr. Waffles, so...
All right, and so there's a white, cold aura over the one you grab. It kind of burns your fingers a little bit because of its coldness. Terabao.
Brother, should we grab one in memory of our family and the ones we lost that day?
Oh yes, yes, the loss and the tragedy of their deaths certainly. Yes. Quite
It's the
right.
first I'm hearing about it. Which dragon did that to you guys?
Well, you know my brother's from Amon, right?
From your mom?
Amon.
Oh.
But yes, from my mom also.
Right.
That was right there.
My God.
No. Oh no.
I try to be the adult and not laugh at that, but oh my God.
Choking on my own saliva.
All right, but there's that. All right, that still doesn't narrow it down. We still have the 5 culprits that did that to Amon right here.
No, I mean Thordak was responsible for the vast majority of the destruction.
Are we all collecting pieces? Is that what's happening here?
Well, no. I mean, these items are of tremendous arcane potential. We saw how they were used by this middling practitioner. I can only speculate on what's possible with a more appropriately skilled.
I completely forgot about that guy. How far is he from where we're grouping at right now?
We killed
like
him.
his body. I know his but like his body.
He's close by. I mean, enough to.
Yeah. Azok will kind of just like very like hazardously kind of grab the body by the scuff, drag it over to the rest of us, and just pilfer through his belongings. What does he have on him? Like total disrespectful of the body, just like ripping up some stuff. Like, what is in here?
Absolutely. I'm going through his belongings. You do find specifically a what appear there is this pamphlet, like leather bound pamphlet that has what you can tell is like etching scratchings that were taken from something. as though someone took charcoal and put it against something. And there are 7 pages of this, each one looking like it was taken from something a little different. And you would recognize the script as Draconic. And those are the first pages. The other pages are a bunch of notes, about 40 pages, written in Terran.
Terran again, is that an elemental language, not like something we can learn through druids or just regular people?
I mean, some people know it, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of just taking 30 seconds, not realizing he can't read this. As I'll kind of just like hold it up in the air above his head, like I have no idea what this is, but they're ripping it from somewhere. It's in Draconic, to those who can read it.
May I take a look?
He kind of just motions his hand in Ace's direction.
Asu can read the Draconic part, but not the elemental language.
Likewise.
But she also has comprehend language, so she can spend like 11 minutes trying to do this.
That works.
perfect. In addition, there is there's a thick chain of platinum that surrounds a crystal stone.
I
would say though that you're very familiar with magic items at this point. Where you can see that it looks like something that has been expended, probably able to be recharged, but it just doesn't have any energy right now. It could be something that recharges overnight. It's hard to tell right now, but it was used recently.
I don't have any means of. Let me just check my stuff real quick. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, I guess I can. Azlak will still spend his free identify through the aberrant dragon mark. Kind of just get a better idea on what he's holding in his hand. The chain.
All right. What's your aberrant dragon mark do?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Mystic Conflux gives me the ability to do identify once a day.
Gotcha. Okay. This is known as a dragon stone, crafted from a dragon heart. It allows one to take on a slight draconic form, what would be known as a half dragon.
Out of character, I want so much.
This seems to be crafted from an adult dragon.
I'm just collecting all these bones that are still on the ground.
I think there's 2 left.
Jinx grabbed one of them. Palin's not gonna grab one.
I think Palin would cede the red or whatever Thordax remains were to Jinx.
Okay. Jinx has that one. Then, so initially there were 3 grabbed. Did Galadriel get one?
Galadriel will have gotten the blue-colored one.
Okay. So no one grabbed the 5th one.
The black one.
The black one.
Okay, so that's what she picks up.
So you have a spine and a fang.
All right.
So note the spine and the fang because I won't remember otherwise what you grabbed.
What is Thordolin's? Or Thordak?
Horn.
Blue.
Double check my note. Let's get this now. Yeah, that was from what looked like a chest cavity, basically. Like
Okay.
a chest bone. All right, now over to the inscription. Therefore, okay. I'm getting the Dragonstone into loot as well here as I'm doing this, but putting this together, so actually give me Arcana check overall for it.
Can I help her?
Yes.
Seven.
With advantage?
Let me roll it again.
That was the help when you said, "Can I help her?"
Oh, I see. 8.
Oh man!
Sorry.
All good. Okay. Because obviously you can read your Arcana because you're trying to put this together. What you start to see here, looking carefully over it, there are a few notes. It seems to ultimately be able to. It talks about using an item that you get must have been a statue, maybe the thing that these etchings were made off of, to pull a dragon soul from beyond that has already joined the ethereal plane and reconstitute it and give it enough remains, turning that is into a lich form, commonly known as a Draco Lich. But it seems to have to use the special statue or statuette. And you would generally assume that what they're doing, these etchings, maybe what they were able to do could have been something greater than that. But that's what these specifically dictate how to do.
I will relay what information I could gather and pass the script off to, assuming like there's someone else in the group knowing more about Arcana than a sorcerer. So, yeah.
Palin, do you want it since you have a more direct tie to this situation?
Yeah, Palin's staring off into the middle distance again, as he is wont to do, and so absently he'll kind of grab it, bring it up into his direct eye line. Is there another check to be made, Matt, or is that...
If someone knew Terran, they could probably make another check.
Okay. I'll use... I'll awaken my third eye, my knowledge cleric ability, and that allows me to read any language.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
There are inspos if you want.
Oh, I should have taken one. Oh, that's a 21.
Okay, very good. Notes here. It seems this person was hard at work to figure out how to grab pieces, like taking what he learned here. It seemed he did a huge amount. You're kind of impressed with him. You're like, this guy was awesome. Too bad we had to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he seems to have done an immense amount of academic and arcane work to figure out how to convert that so that they didn't need this dragon statue artifact. But the exchange was taking pieces of different dragons and using that to grab pieces of their souls, binding them to them, and then using that to create versions of them here, kind of what you had fought. It seems that dragons that would be considered ancient could be made into something like what you fought, or then there is a lesser version that could be created from adult dragons. And some notes about, there's even some notes about like places where one could find pieces of dragons.
Ooh.
Things like, and something you even know, there's some in museums in Amman, and they were actually listed here. Like this person was planning and gathering. And while some pieces actually have check marks by them, they don't then list anything like where they might have stored them. There's not that information in here. But you get the whole arcane formula of how this was done. So, and this is a ritual. You could effectively perform it, given your Arcana check here, if you had wanted. But
yeah, I relay all that openly, and genuinely mourn the loss of what Palin perceives to be a brilliant mind. And it's just kind of.
I still have some of his mind on my hand.
Eventually we may have the capability of harvesting his intellect, but it's not an ability
Esme
currently.
could have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Esme knew how to get dead bodies to talk. Palin, is that not something you can do, Palin?
No, I unfortunately my studies are somewhat split. And to our viewing audience, kids, multi-classing, it's not all it's cracked up to be. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make an army of dragons.
I didn't sign up for that.
I mean, I'm signing up for it if that's what we're doing.
I've done it before.
Palin, you're the leader. What do you say?
I have foreseen some realities where that is pursued. It's not always the most successful, but there are marginal options available.
Worth it.
Yeah, dragon. I mean, Palin's thinking back to the collars. He's thinking back to this new necromantic ritual, and as he's kind of reviewing, the horrific dystopic options available to him, can I try an insight check, Aesol, to get a sense of her reaction to the remains that she took?
yeah, I think Aesol would. You could make an insight. I think you two can figure that out, really.
Yeah. Is that something that she would share openly, you think?
Well, in time, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's apparently very valuable to her on a personal level, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Palin reads into everything. Everything is of divine significance to him, and so her arrival and then the accumulation of these items is shining like a big arrow towards what he's unsure, but yeah, he'll share the opportunities of this ritual with everyone.
With that, I think we're in for tonight, and come back next week. As you watching, thank you so much, and we'll continue our story.